Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. And the Dukes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So Alabama's return team didn't help matters out much there. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Dukes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
They move the tight end all over. On second down, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Law. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Got 5 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball is on the 2, 3rd and goal, and they'll go jumbo package. Slams ahead. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll put the tight end in motion. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. A quick pass to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The give to the tailback. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Get it out on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. That's caught. It's Hamilton.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looking for space. It's Haynes. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Got his man quickly. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down.
It's a really nice-looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Snags it! And he was close to scoring with that one. Defense runs him out of bounds at the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This is a designed run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Going to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Direct snap. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll go to the ground. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror. I'm
not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He wants to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his 1st sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And they're able to get him on the ground. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 17 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets open down the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. It's complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air, it's Barnett. He tries to take the top off. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. He's got the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. To throw, it's Barnett. He's right on target.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Dukes decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Grabbed behind the line. It's Beebe. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 2nd down, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes that Alabama offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Running back goes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll pull it down. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's past the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Quick pass on the fly motion. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. 1st down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Nevada is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Utah State.
Trying to find his man on 1st down.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I know he didn't pick up the 1st down, but man, he makes this 4th down way more manageable. It's tough when you got 4th in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Quick completion to the right. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Going for the big play. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After misfiring, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Back to throw, it's Barnett. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The field goal is no good. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on second down for this offense. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. The short hands, it's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense working from the pistol. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Power football with the run. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got him, and they convert. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Alabama has the clock on his side, trying to finish the game. Quarterback on the keeper. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.